is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun Typal deck for you today. Today we're looking at Simic Merfolk? Question mark? It's actually a really fun build, and I'm really excited to show it to you because it revolves around a few cards. And I say a few, it doesn't really revolve around a few cards, but they all seem to work in harmony with each other, maybe save for one. But the one card we're looking at is Summon Leviathan. Return each creature that isn't a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent to its owner's hand until end of turn. Whenever a Kraken, Leviathan, Merfolk, Octopus, or Serpent attacks, you draw a card. Also, it has draw 2. Basically, we sack it after its third lore counter is taken away. And it is a really fun card to throw down late in the match. Because of the fact that, one, we're playing Merfolk, and, well, two, more than likely they're probably not. So what else does this deck have that kind of tides us over till we can throw down a Summon Leviathan? Well, let's have a look. We got Cenote Scout. When it enters, it explores, so we can either get a 1/1 or a 2/2, Llanowar Elves. So it's not really a true Merfolk Typal, because we do want to have a few mana dorks in there to ramp into a Summon Leviathan. Syncopate and Repulsive Mutation are our counter spells. We're also running Esper Origins. We Surveil. We gain 2 life. This is kind of cool because when it enters, or when we cast it with our flashback, it becomes a Summon Esper Maduin, and we reveal the top card of our library if it's a permanent. Put it in our hand, and then for the second chapter, we add 2 green mana, and for the third, other creatures you control gain +2/+2 and gain trample till end of turn. So in theory, what we could do, I believe this is how it, I believe this is how it works. We throw this down. If this is on the battlefield, it bounces back to our hand. We can do it all over again. That's one of the catches to it. So those two are our counter spells. We're running Floodpit's Drowner because, well, we like to tap stuff down, lock it down, and shuffle it into its library. Vidalian Hexcatcher because, one, we like to have our Merfolk big and strong, and also if we sack it, we counter target non-creature spell. We sack a Merfolk and counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. Deep Root Wayfinder. Whenever this creature enters, deals combat damage to a player or battle. Surveil 1, and then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So that's that one. I might excise that one, maybe for like a Deep Root Pilgrimage or something like that. I think I might actually do that because, I don't know. To me, I'm going to keep it for now, but we're not really milling cards or anything like that, so we'll figure that one out. Tishana's Tidebinder because we like to be annoying, but then it's just we can go back. When it enters, counter up to 1 target activated or triggered ability. If an ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is countered this way, that permanent loses all abilities for as long as this creature remains on the battlefield. Vidalian Mindsinger is an interesting one because it enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it for each time it was kicked, because it has kicker with 1 in a red and 1 in a green. When this creature enters, gain control of target creature with power less than this creature's power for as long as you control this creature. Works really well with the Hexcatcher. Sentinel of the Nameless City because we like to pump our creatures up, and every time it attacks, it creates a map token. So that's fun stuff right there. A couple other cards we're running here. Zanarkand, Ancient Metropolis is a town. For its adventure, 4 and 2 green, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you control. That's a fun card to have. Balam Garden Seed Academy. For 5, a green and a blue, we tap it and transform it. The ability costs 1 less to activate for each other town you control. It becomes Balam Garden Airborne. Whenever it attacks, you draw a card. So it's got flying, and it's only crew 1. So that's a fun card to have. Also, 2 running adventures in, and starting town is another one as well. For sideboard, Royal Treatment. Ice Magic is an interesting one. It's kind of like a bounce spell. It's a nice little spell to have in the sideboard. Fate from History because we want to destroy enchantments and artifacts. Disdainful Stroke keeps the big baddies off the board. Negate keeps, well, the non-creature stuff off the board. Paw Patch Formation can destroy enchantments, creature with flying, or we draw a card, create a food token. So those are fun cards to have in your sideboard. This is our Simic Merfolk build. I hope you enjoy it. If you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Simic Merfolk games, kids. We're against DJD for our best of one matchup. Not the worst hand in the world. Yeah, we'll go with it. DJD. Might go live later today. It might not be a bad idea. We got Aegis Turtle. Alright, nothing's getting past that. Oh, no. Hit the wrong one. There we go. Well, we might be able to... If a Valkyrie... Okay. You know, like an angel sort of thing going on here? Lock that down. And then what we can do is we can throw down the... We can counter this. Oh, hey, there it is. That's a fun one to have. And we're just gonna sit and chill for a second here. Okay, whenever another angel you control comes into play. Got it. So... Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. I'll hold off on the Tidebinder. Why would you do that? We will not block. We can flash in this, which I think we are going to do. And hey, now I get to do some annoying stuff here. I've got several Flood Pit Drowners. Let's do this. Lock that down. And we'll even see about the Drowner. Or not the Drowner, the Valkyrie. Sure, boss. There you go. I'm gonna hold up the Tidebinder simply because I am not confident that they have some sort of... I guarantee they got a board wipe here. That would just be the kick in the pants. Dazzling Angel. Okay, so watch what we do here. Counter that. You don't get a counter. Boo-boo. That was a silly move. Well, maybe not. Let's see. Got this going on. Got this going on. Let's swing in and see what they do. You have to block something here. I'll take... Puts us in decent shape there. You get another land and we can actually go house on there. Oh yeah, there's Inspiring Overseer. Hey, check it out. Does not come into play. Aegis Turtle, sure. Get another, like I said, we get another land. Ah, dang nabbit. So let's try this. Let's try this. Hey, there's our other land, but we'll do this as well. Boom. Put it on that. And then we just kind of bide our time, I think. Well, actually, let's swing in. We might be able to take out... Well, no, we can't take out that. That's fine. We just get a map token, and we're hunky dory here. Yeah, we'll end the turn. Summon Leviathan is going to be our next play. Cloud Blazer. Draw a light. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can deal with that. What? Why do I not have... Oh, that's right. I don't have a... I was about to say, we could do Summon Leviathan. No, we can't do that now either. We're going to do Leviathan instead. So now we can do it, and they're going to be very, very upset. I'm just going to go classy win here. They can flash in their Spectral Sailor, but they'll lose the... They'll lose that. Boom! There it is. You want to talk about a clutch land right there with Cavern of Souls? Ooh, that got us over the line. Let's go to the best of 3. And we're against Ofuyu for our best of 3 matchup. We're on the play. Not a terrible keep. We get another land. We're in good shape. Golgari? Okay, well, this could get fun. Oh yeah, this is one of those Resurrector builds. Flash this in. Well, there's our land. I mean, yeah, alright, yeah, that'll work too. I don't think there's much I can do with this simply because... and what I mean by that is... Oh, okay, so it is a... I'll put this down. Is there anything they can bring back that's not really... Yeah. Very well. Dodge. Okay. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. So, the Tidebinder is actually going to make it good. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swing in with that. Because what we can do is we can... When they put down... Oh, see, you put down the Chocobo. Now, do you kill my Tidebinder? Do you have a buff? You probably do. Yeah, of course you do. Gains trampled as well, huh? Now, the question is... Oh, yeah, I thought you were going overkill there, my friend. Okay, clearly not. Alright, Cenote Scout, huh? Well, we can't really do much. Can't take that, because we need our... I'm gonna do this. I'm also going to do this just so we can get a chump in there. Llanowar Elves. I'm gonna say no to that at the moment. And we're gonna do Flood Pits Drowner to see if we can put some pressure on them. And okay, they're fine to trade. Works for me. Buster Sword, huh? Oh yeah, and that doesn't gain trample, but it does... It's a nice little chumpy. I'm fine with that. Another Cenote Scout. Not... Yeah, I'll take Repulsive Mutation. You know what? I'll take another one of these. Now you got a lot of lands at your disposal. They probably got that Blitzball card, so they'll be able to throw something down for free here, yeah. Yeah, 9-8 coming my way. And watch what Buster Sword does here. And they can put down a card for free. Maybe they didn't have one. Okay, well, that works. Go 2-2 with this build at least. And keep what we got there. And again, Deep-Root Pilgrimage is an interesting look. We are running enough Merfolk that tap that can make that a worthy inclusion, I think. You know, just to get a few of those things down. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simply because we got the tap land, and I'm sure we can find another land in there as well. He says ruefully. Yeah, Willow Rush Verge. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that quite yet. Tifa, check you out. Tap yo down. Right there, boom. Gain some life. Now, question becomes... Yep, you get that. Alright, so they'll double that. Resentful Revelation. Yeah, I can let that one go. Because they have enough to counter it, so I'm not going to... Not going to deal with that. You're not going to... Oh, hey, starting town. So, either way... I probably... I was about to say I probably could have thrown the Drowner in, but... I think we're in a pretty decent spot as is, so we have the... We have the Leviathan on deck in a couple turns, so... Another Resentful Revelation, okay. I'm not going to... Okay, got the Blitzball shot. They're not attacking in. Let's put down the Hex Catcher. In theory. What do you got? Sentinel's not a bad card. Now the question becomes... Yeah, we're gonna swing in. I want to put a little bit of pressure on them with the Drowner. You do Blitzball shot, Assassin's Trophy. Nah, I think I'm okay with that. Although I could have gotten a basic land out of that, but that's fine because we have the. In theory, we've got the Llanowar Elves. Okay, well this is going to... I'm fine with that. I'll search for a basic land. Put that down. Thank you for ramping me into my... Thank you for ramping me into my Leviathan there, kid. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. That comes back. I mean, you could do the Assassin's Trophy, but... No, now you're not. Sure. I mean, why? You double its power? I mean... I understand that. That's fine. That's fine. Because what I do is this. Draw a card. Draw a card. Yeah, that is what it is. Sure. Resolve. And now what we do is we put the... Yep. Tidebinder is... Bueno, that right there. You don't get that doubling season sort of thing. Works for me. Let's even do that. Yeah, I'll take another one of those. And sure, I'll throw down my Llanowar Elves as well. Boom. So there we go. Yeah. So what does that... Pardon the Usurper. What does this do? At the beginning, example, creature card from graveyard. Oh, hey, check it out. Menace, lifelink. Oh, that's clever. That's getting bounced back to your hand, but... Yeah. Alright, let's go to the post-game analysis. Okay, so final thoughts on this build. I am huge on this build right here. This is actually a really, really, really fun build. Can't take credit for it. I think that, like, Hello Good Game was playing. I think Mana Man also has some sort of a build centered around this. Maybe even Sways. But the point is this deck is really, really fun. I do think maybe the root, this right here doesn't quite fit. I mean, it's a nice chunky 2/3 for 2, but I'm a little bit leery on that. I do think that everything else here, this one's actually surprisingly good addition to the deck. I think it is actually really, really fun. So if you like what you see, please like, please subscribe. This is a really flexible build. Yes, it's Merfolk Typal, but if you like it, please like, please subscribe. And as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play, and may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.